Each week on NewsNation Now, I'm bringing you the follow-up. It's focused on a story, an event, or a person, something or someone that made the headlines, then faded away as the news cycle moved on. And today we are following up on the investigation into the death of a college student named Jelani Day. And as you're about to hear from many people, the circumstances in this case just do not add up. So much so, it sparked the formation of a task force. But 2 years after Jelani's body was pulled from the Illinois River, his mother says she is no closer to an answer, and the task force has since been disbanded. Just this afternoon, college student Jelani Day, missing for weeks, was confirmed dead.
New developments tonight in the death of Jelani Day. The FBI announcing a reward for information about what led to his death.
I need y'all to remember Jelani.
When Carmen Bolden Day reflects on how her world changed, this is what she remembers.
My whole mindset was, I'm praying for my son to be somewhere where I can find him, and I'm going to be able to bring him back home healthy and unharmed.
But that's not what happened.
Oh, I miss everything about him.
Jelani Day, a 25-year-old grad student at Illinois State University studying speech pathology, didn't show up to class on August 24th, 2021. Surveillance video captured him leaving a marijuana dispensary that morning, then driving away in this car. Whatever happened after that is what keeps Carmen up at night.
I reported him missing on that Wednesday night. It was a Thursday night the next day when the car was found.
Jelani's car was found in Peru, Illinois, a small city of about 10,000 people, which sits roughly 60 miles to the north of ISU's campus.
He didn't know anybody. To my knowledge, Jelani didn't know where Peru was. He never once mentioned Peru to me.
His car was sitting in a wooded area, just yards away from a local YMCA, but there was no sign of Jelani. There was also no sign of something else.
The night his car was found, his license plate was not on his car.
No license plates. To this day, they still never have been found. But about a week later, Jelani's wallet was found in a residential area about a quarter mile from where his car was located. His money, credit, and debit cards were all gone, but his ISU student lanyard was recovered near a highway. Search teams, drones, and dogs were used in the search for Jelani. Then, just days later, the partially clothed body of a black male was pulled from the nearby Illinois River by a Peru River rescue team.
The body was found 3 miles from where the placement of the car was.
The LaSalle County coroner determined the cause of death as drowning, but could not determine the manner of death, whether homicide, suicide, or accident, but indicated there was no evidence of assault nor drug intoxication. Authorities said the remains were severely decomposed and discouraged Carmen from viewing them. It took nearly 3 weeks to positively identify the body, but it was Jelani.
The way that they described his body was so horrific to me that I was scared to look at him, okay? They scared me. They put fear in me of looking at my son.
Well, sadly, that fear kept Carmen from ever seeing her son again and left her with even more questions than before. Like, how did her son, who was a good swimmer, drown in the Illinois River, or seemingly drown? We'll have part 2 of this story tomorrow at the same time, right here on NewsNation Now. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.